Good evening, everybody. Overworked and underpaid. It is a complaint that's become all too common in the United States.
But as CBS's Weijia Jiang reports, the Obama administration hopes to change that with new rules that require businesses to pay more overtime.
Carlos Barillas often works more than 40 hours a week managing a McDonald's restaurant in Washington, D.C.
I think like about 50, 55 something.
But he doesn't get paid extra, earning a flat salary instead. Barillas is one of 4.2 million workers that could soon be eligible for overtime pay under a new rule issued by the Obama administration.
This is an impactful way for us to ensure that American workers are paid fairly.
The annual salary threshold at which companies can deny overtime pay is currently $23,660. Under the new regulations, that figure doubles to nearly $47,500. Barillas says getting paid for OT would change his life.
And you know, the kids always ask for it. I want these, I want that. And with the extra money, I'm gonna buy them whatever they want.
But many groups that represent small businesses say the burden on companies would be too high, and the new rule might actually hurt, not help, the economy.
The Department of Labor is selling a theory, but it's really bait and switch.
The National Retail Federation says many businesses will convert salaried workers into hourly ones.
Many employees may actually see less money as a result of this.
But the White House says a new overtime law is way overdue. Weijia Jiang, CBS News, Washington.
The new rules are set to take effect on December 1st. It's expected to cover 35% of salaried workers. The current rules only cover 7%. Here locally, the news was received with mixed emotions. It has different meaning for employers and employees.
And News Channel 15's Sarah Schaefer went around downtown Fort Wayne to talk with people about their thoughts.
The employees at Hauser Furniture in downtown Fort Wayne are like many, where they believe regardless of what you make, if you work more than 40 hours, you deserve to be paid.
It's tough working 40 hours. You want to spend time with your family and friends, and you have to have that balance in your life. So I think it's important that companies pay overtime after 40 hours.
And soon more people than ever will be eligible for overtime. Right now, salaried employees working more than 40 hours and making less than $23,660 per year can get overtime. This ruling will almost double that number.
I think that's great. I mean, hopefully it's not because you get the overtime now that more taxes get raised, but you know, trying to keep you in that hole, but hopefully it works out for everyone.
So what about the employer? Not everyone jumps at the idea of overtime.
It depends on if it's really busy where the overtime it's necessary, do it. But if it's avoidable, it's avoidable.
As a manager, some may prefer employees to try and avoid overtime.
Working man and working woman, they both need it. They need money. So I get it, but on the flip side, running a business, you got to see my point as well.
The ruling is expected to pay workers across the country $12 billion more over the next 10 years and give millions of Americans overtime pay.
I think it's a good thing. For example, with us, we have a manager that almost on a weekly basis gets overtime, and we have no problem paying him because he's valuable to the company and he deserves it.
Many employees that I talked to here at downtown Fort Wayne today think this is a win for all working Americans. In downtown Fort Wayne, Sarah Schaefer, News Channel 15.